Good evening once again. The suspected Tops gunman back in front of a judge and some of the victims' families today. He is now facing unprecedented charges in New York State. An Erie County judge laid out the 25 charges against 18-year-old Peyton Gendron in his arraignment this afternoon. This case marking the first time that this domestic terrorism charge has been filed in New York State. 7 News senior reporter Eileen Buckley following these charges live outside the Erie County Courthouse tonight. Eileen.
Ashley, the suspect accused of murdering 10 people at the Jefferson Avenue Tops and injuring 3 appeared for his arraignment before Justice Susan Egan here in the Erie County Courthouse. Now, the 25 charges were read out and the defense entered a not guilty plea for him. And that was with a number of family members standing by in the courtroom to watch the proceeding. No cameras were allowed, but these court sketches were provided. Much like his May 19th appearance, the defendant was brought in, handcuffed and wearing an orange prison suit. One family member stood up as he walked in to get a good look at him, but was told to be seated. The 25-count indictment includes a charge of domestic terrorism motivated by hate in the first degree, 10 counts of first-degree murder, 10 counts of second-degree murder as a hate crime, 3 counts of attempted murder as a hate crime, and criminal possession of a weapon. Now, Erie County District Attorney John Flynn met with reporters after the arraignment to explain the charges and why he brought a first-degree murder charge for all 10 people who were killed.
I chose to charge 10 separate accounts to list by name the 10 victims, because they deserve to be listed by name. And he needs to be held accountable for all 10. That is why I chose to file 10 separate counts of murder in the first degree.
Flynn saying today will be the last time he'll be commenting on the case. The defense had issued an earlier gag order, but Flynn says he made an agreement with the judge and the defense to only speak today to outline all of those charges. Now, Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown also appearing at the news conference today, saying the wheels of justice are moving quickly. The defendant will be back in court on July 7th. My colleague Leah Landau now joining me, who has reaction from the family. Sadly, one of the family members in the courtroom stood up afterwards crying and saying, "He killed my sister." Just a heartbreaking scene.
Heartbreaking all around here. And family members, of course, very emotional. They're hurting. They're going through the grieving process. And the ones I spoke with today, they tell me they're just downright angry. And they won't stop until they see justice.
This, my friend, is something that we will not be silent about it. It will not be has-been news.
Michelle Spite and Dominique Douglas both lost loved ones in the mass shooting at Tops, Margus Morrison and Pearl Young. They tell me they won't rest until they see change.
My Aunt Pearl and my cousin Marcus, they are worth every fight. And until those laws are changed, and until people that are representing us are held accountable, you all represent us.
As for the suspect, they will not say his name, but they say they want him to spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Justice doesn't look like a lethal injection. Justice to me means this person, this monster, this thug, sitting in a prison, not confined, but an open population, and every night, every day, every second, every minute, every hour, accounting for all the horrendous things that he did.
What is his punishment going to be? Because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait and I'm going to see, because then I'm going to compare it to all the people whose cases have come up who don't look like him and what their punishments have been.
What does that change look like?
It looks like legislation coming together to acknowledge that the system we have is not working, and let's come together at a table from different communities.
They say they'll make sure Margus, Pearl, and all those who perished in that shooting did not die in vain.
He has six kids, a bonus daughters that will never have their father, take them to the prom, walk them down the aisle, give them a hug, call or text them. So I would just like to challenge everyone to, beyond all the politics, beyond what your opinion is, be human and think that, it's me today, but it could be you tomorrow.
And they plan on taking their fight directly to Washington, where they tell me they will continue to hold lawmakers accountable until they see change there. Ashley.
Powerful words, Leah. Thank you.